Welcome to Byron Center. It's a fast-growing community on the south side of the Grand Rapids Metro, and it has quietly become one of West Michigan's most active new construction markets. In this report, I'll walk you through what homes cost here, how fast they move, and what's driving it. First, location. Byron Center sits about 17 minutes south of downtown Grand Rapids, right along the US 131 corridor. You get open space and newer neighborhoods with a straight commute back into the city. What defines this market is new construction. New subdivisions like Railside and Stonegate have filled the south and east corridors with brand new product, and that wave of new inventory is a big part of the story here. It's why the typical home here prices higher than you might expect for the south side. So, let's put a number on it. As of 2026, the typical Byron Center home is valued around $472,000. That runs well above the Kent County median of $335,000, and the gap is driven almost entirely by how much of this market is newly built. Here's my honest take. Byron Center is a new construction story first. The median looks high because so much of what sells here is brand new, but an established 4-bedroom is a different price point entirely. There's an economic anchor here too. Spartan-Nash, the national food distribution company, is headquartered in Byron Center and employs thousands across the region. That kind of steady local employment base is part of what keeps demand here consistent. Here's the market at a glance. Byron Center's core community is home to around 6,800 people. The typical home runs about $472,000. It goes pending in roughly a month, and you're about 17 minutes from downtown. Beyond the homes, the commercial base has grown fast. Tanger Outlets opened here in 2015 with more than 80 stores, and it pulls retail traffic in from across West Michigan. That retail and the highway access are part of why this side of the metro keeps expanding. Here's how Byron Center stacks up against its southwest metro neighbors. Against Caledonia, Hudsonville, and Granville, Byron Center sits at the top on typical home value. Again, that's the new construction premium showing up in the median. Now, speed. Homes in Byron Center go pending in about 31 days, a full month, and noticeably slower than the tightest markets nearby. A lot of that is the new construction mix. A brand new build on a longer timeline reads differently than a resale that sells in a week. If you boil Byron Center down to what really defines it, it comes down to 5 things. Heavy new construction, the Byron Center Public Schools District, Spartan-Nash's headquarters, Tanger Outlets, and the US 131 corridor, and a wide price range from established 4-bedrooms to brand new custom builds. That range is the key to reading this market. Established 4-bedroom homes here run roughly the high 300s to the mid 400s, while new 4 to 6-bedroom builds start well into the 600s. It's not one price point, so where you land depends heavily on new versus resale. So here's the buyer and seller red. If you're buying, decide up front whether you want new or established, because they're 2 different markets under one name. If you're selling an existing home, price it to the resale comps, not to the new construction median down the road. From the new subdivisions to the farmland still on the edges, Byron Center is West Michigan growth happening in real time. If you're weighing a move here, let's talk about which side of this market fits you.